It was hanging in the corner behind the black and gray. The silk was so soft from a better day. I remember the dinner, I remember the wine, and the way you looked when your eyes met mine. You whispered in my ear, you look perfect in blue, and I felt like a queen because of you. So I'm putting it on, and I'm zipping the back, while the world around me is starting to crack. I'm doing my hair, I'm painting my lips, holding the fabric with my fingertips. I look in the mirror at the girl in the frame, and I'm wearing the dress you liked tonight, spinning alone in the dim bedroom light, looking so pretty for a ghost in the room, a beautiful flower in a beautiful gloom. But there's nobody here to tell me I'm fair, just the scent of your ghost in the cold evening air. Yeah, I'm wearing the dress you loved. The lace is still perfect, the fit is the same, but the heart underneath is heavy with shame. I'm waiting for hands to touch my waist, but the only thing left is a bitter taste. One tear hits the silk, then another one follows, in a house that is full of echoes and hollows. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go, just a private performance of a tragic show. Do I look brave? Do I look strong? Or can you tell everything's wrong? I'm still your girl in this shade of blue, and I'm wearing the dress you like tonight, spinning alone in the dim bedroom light, looking so pretty for a ghost in the room, a beautiful flower in a beautiful gloom. Just a dress, just a dream. Nothing is what it seems. We carved our names into the old oak tree, a permanent mark for the world to see. We were 17 with stars in our eyes, building our castles in the midnight skies. You promised me forever on a Tuesday night, where we sat on the roof in the pale porch light. The world was a map that we hadn't drawn yet, would forever last. I still have the jacket you let me wear. I can still feel the wind blowing through my hair. We talked about leaving this sleepy little town before the weight of the world started pulling us down. Now I'm standing alone by that same old tree, but the names that we carved look like strangers to me. The ink has faded and the paper is dry, and I've run out of reasons to ask myself why. Time is a thief, life is a ghost. I lost the thing that I needed the most. Just a girl in a memory, waiting for someone to set her free. When we were 17 and dreaming out loud, looking for heaven in a silver cloud. The future was bright and the road was wide, with nothing to fear and nothing to hide. Now I'm waking up in a different year, and the boy I knew is no longer here. 17, only dreaming, only dreaming of you. The grass was cool beneath our skin, watching the universe begin to spin. We counted the stars in the velvet black, thinking there's nothing that we'd ever lack. Your hand was in mine, so warm and so real. I can't even describe how you made me feel, like we were the only two souls on the earth, watching the galaxy give itself birth. The moon was a witness, the sky was our roof of everything perfect. We were the proof. We whispered our secrets to the Milky Way, wishing that we could just stay here and stay beneath the backyard stars tonight. Everything felt so incredibly right, tracing the patterns with a shaky hand, in a kingdom of dreams made of silver and sand. I'm staring at the door, but I won't look up. Every time it opens, my heart takes a leap, but it's never you. And the secret I keep, the waitress is looking with pitying eyes at the girl in the corner and her weak disguise. I said you were coming, I said you'd be late, but I'm just a fool at the table of fate. The sugar is bitter, the cream has gone sour. I've been sitting right here for over an hour. The sun is going down and the shadows are long, like the final notes of a beautiful song. Just cold coffee and warm tears tonight, washing away all of our years. I'm waiting for someone who's already gone, while the rest of the world keeps moving on. At the table for two, but I'm only one, knowing that we are finally done. Yeah, the cup is empty and the sun is gone. I remember the laughter we shared in this seat, when the world was so kind and the coffee was sweet. Now the rain on the window is the only sound, while my dreams are all crashing to the cold hard ground. I'm checking my phone, but the screen is just black, knowing deep down that you're not coming back. I'll leave the money and I'll leave the pain and walk out alone in the middle of the rain. The door is closing, the light is fading. I'm tired of hoping, I'm tired of waiting. One last sip of the bitterness, just cold coffee and warm tears tonight, washing away all of our years. I'm waiting for someone who's already gone, while the rest of the world keeps moving on. At the table for two, but I'm only one, knowing that we are finally done. Cold coffee, warm tears, table for one, goodbye. The sky turned gray and the clouds pulled in like a heavy blanket against my skin. I stepped outside and I didn't take a coat, with 1,000 words stuck inside my throat. I'm walking down the street where we used to run. Now I'm just a shadow looking for the sun. The water is cold and the wind is high, but it's the perfect cover for a girl like I. Let the lightning flash, let the thunder roll, let the ocean rise inside of my soul. Nobody can tell what is wet on my face. I'm just crying in the rain. person I pass is in a hurry to go. They don't see the girl moving so slow. They think I'm just wet from the clouds above. They don't know I'm drowning from a broken love. It's the only place where I feel so free to let the sadness take over me. If the sun comes out, I'll have to put on a mask, but for now the rain is all that I ask. Drip, drop, don't stop. Cover the pain, cover the stain. I'm safe in the gray, I'm safe in the dark. I'm just crying in the rain tonight, hiding my heart from the city light. The drops are falling and the tears are too, washing away the pieces of you. You won't see the sun, you only see the storm. No one knows, no one sees, just the rain and me. I'm staring at the screen in the middle of the night, blue light burning, making everything white. Thumb is shaking over the trash can icon, wondering where all the good times have gone. One by one, I'm watching them go. The videos of us moving so slow, the beach in the winter, the coffee in May. I'm clicking them all and I'm throwing them away. But are you sure you want to delete? The message appears, a digital end to all of our years. I press the button and I close my eyes. Just deleted scenes from a broken life, cutting through my heart like a silver knife. Gone from the folder, gone from the view, but I'm still haunted by the image of you. Yeah, the memory is full, but the screen is so bare. I'm looking for a ghost that isn't even there. Just deleted scenes. The anniversary dinner, the way that you laughed, the blurry selfie on the little red raft. It only takes a second to make it all disappear, to act like I wasn't ever right here. But my brain is a hard drive that I can't reset, filled with the things that I haven't lost yet. I can clear the history, I can block your name, but the fire inside is still burning the same. Select all, remove, trying so hard to get back in the groove, but the empty space is louder than the rest. Just deleted scenes from a broken life, cutting through my heart like a silver knife. Gone from the folder, gone from the view, but I'm still haunted by the image of you. of the digital part. The bed is a desert, white and so dry. I'm staring at the ceiling and wondering why you're inches away, but a million miles too. I'm looking for the version I once knew of you. The blanket is heavy, but I'm shivering cold, like a story of love that's gone bitter and old. I reach for your hand in the middle of the night, but you turn away from the flickering light. We're sharing the pillows, we're breathing the air, but I'm reaching for someone who isn't quite there. The silence is cutting like a jagged knife. There's a distance in the sheets tonight. Something is wrong and nothing is right. We're sharing a bed, but we're dreaming alone in the house that is turned into cold hard stone. The space in between us is a canyon so deep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. Yeah, I'm lonely right here with you next to me. I remember when we couldn't stay apart, when I could feel the beating of your every heart. Now there's a wall that I cannot see, built of the things that you won't say to me. The rhythm of your breathing is a steady sound, but it's not the anchor that I thought I'd found. I'm lying on the edge, just trying not to fall into the emptiness that's inside it all. Don't turn your back, don't close your eyes, don't let the truth be covered in lies. It's so cold, it's so quiet. There's a distance in the sheets tonight. Something is wrong and nothing is right. We're sharing a bed, but we're dreaming alone in the house that is turned into cold hard stone. The space in between us is a canyon so deep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. So close, yet so far. Distance in the sheets. Goodbye. The house is a shell, and I'm hiding inside with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I'm sitting so still, and I'm holding my breath, and the silence is heavy and quiet as death. Then I hear it again, that soft steady beat, the ghost of the rhythm of your tired feet, coming down the hall just like you used to do, when the world was a circle of me and of you. I turn my head, but the shadows shadows are deep. The secrets of us are the ones that they keep. I'm chasing the sound that I know isn't real, just echoes in the hallway tonight. Trick of the ears or a trick of the light, calling your name to a ghost in the dark, searching for warmth in a cold dead spark. The walls remember the things that we said while I'm walking the path of a love that is dead. Just echoes in the hallway. The door to the bedroom is slightly ajar, like a wound that is open and left a new scar. I think I can hear you, I think I can see the person you were when you loved only me. But it's just the wind or a settling beam, the painful remains of a beautiful dream. This hallway is long and this hallway is cold, like a story of us that's been too many times told. Are you coming home? Are you at the door? I can't live in these sounds anymore. Listen, can you hear me? Just echoes in the hallway tonight. Trick of the ears or a trick of the light, calling your name to a ghost in the dark, searching for warmth in a cold dead spark. Footsteps fading, empty echoes. Footsteps fading. The kitchen is quiet, the evening is still. I'm making a meal against my own will. I reach for 2 plates and I reach for 2 cups before the reality finally wakes up. The habit is strong and the memory is deep of a promise we made that we couldn't keep. I'm setting the table like you're on your way, forgetful of how you went far, far away. The candle is lit, but the light is so thin, watching the shadows start closing in. I'm looking at the space where you used to be, and there's an empty seat at the table tonight. Wrong in the shadows and wrong in the light. I'm talking to air and I'm pouring the wine for a love that is dead, for a ghost that was mine. Dinner for 2, but I'm eating alone in a house that has turned into cold hard stone. Just an empty seat at the table. The Steam from the pastas, clouds in my eyes. Or maybe it's just a beautiful disguise. I wait for the door, I wait for the key, for the version of us that I used to see. But the chair is just wood and the fabric is cold, like a story of us that's grown bitter and old. I'll leave it right there, I won't move it away. Maybe I'm hoping you'll feel it one day. The glass is full, the plate is set. The only thing here is a heavy regret. Are you hungry? Are you there? There's an empty seat at the table tonight, wrong in the shadows and wrong in the light. I'm talking to air and I'm pouring the wine for a love that is dead, for a ghost that was mine. Table for two, heart for one. The evening is over, the day is done. The movie was playing, but I didn't see the screen. I was living a moment that felt like a dream. In the back of the theater, in the velvet blue, I felt my world shifting closer to you. My heart was a rhythm I couldn't control. A fire was starting deep in my soul. One look in the darkness, one breath in the air, and I knew in that moment that I was already there. The silence was heavy, the pressure was sweet. I could feel the floor shaking beneath my feet. And then you reached out and you found my hand, a magic that I didn't yet understand. It was the first spark in the dark, leaving a permanent, beautiful mark. Electric and quiet and terrifyingly real, the kind of magic you only can feel. Yeah, the world disappeared into the black, and there was no way of turning back. Just the first spark in the dark. Your fingers touched mine, and the static was loud. I was floating away on a dark velvet cloud. No words were needed, no promises made, just two lonely shadows not feeling afraid. I remember the heat of your palm against mine, like a galaxy crossing a dangerous line. In that crowded room, we were all alone. the first spark in the dark, leaving a permanent, beautiful mark. Electric and quiet and terrifyingly real, the kind of a magic you only can feel. Yeah, the world disappeared into the black, and there was no way of turning back. Still in the dark, looking for you. Only a spark, only a spark, only a spark. I'm sitting in the dark of this empty room, while the moonlight is cutting through the heavy gloom. I try to forget, I try to move on, but the memory of us is never quite gone. I can still feel the touch of your hand on my face, in that quiet and secret and magical place. The world stood still and the stars went dim. In the beautiful moment I gave it to him. It was soft like a petal, it was warm like the sun. Before all the damage had ever begun, I close my eyes and I'm back there again, haunted by the ghost of your first kiss. The only thing that I'm never gonna miss, it's a taste on my lips that I can't wash away, a shadow of love that is coming to stay. Yeah, I'm living in a memory, I'm living in a dream, where nothing is ever quite what it seems, just the first kiss. Now I'm kissing a stranger just to feel a spark, but I'm still searching for you in the middle of the dark. Nobody else has the rhythm you had. It's making me lonely, it's making me mad. That first sweet touch was the start of the end, the moment I lost a lover and friend. I'm trapped in the feeling, I'm trapped in the past, watching magic that wasn't meant to last. One breath, one touch, I didn't know I could love you this much. It's still there, like a haunt. You're the only ghost that I'll ever want. Haunted by the ghost of your first kiss, the only thing that I'm never gonna miss. It's a taste on my lips that I can't wash away, a shadow of love that is coming to stay. Yeah, I'm living in a memory, I'm living in a dream, where nothing is ever quite what it seems. Ooh. I'm shaking the picture, watching it grow into the colors of a life we used to know. There's a ghost of a smile and a blur in the frame. Before we were broken, before we were tame. The edges are curling, the white turns to gold. A story of us that'll never be told. You're leaning against the old garden gate. Before I was early, before you were late. It's frozen in time, it's trapped in the ink. It's making me feel and it's making me think. I'm holding the past in the palm of my hand. It's a Polaroid love in a digital world. A beautiful flag that's been forever furled. Captured in shadows and washed in the gray. Watching the memory slowly decay. Yeah, the flash was too bright and the focus was wrong. But I've been holding this picture for way too long. Just a Polaroid love. Your eyes are so clear and your hair is a mess. I'm wearing that smile in my favorite dress. We look so happy, we look so alive. Before the moment began to dive, I keep it tucked away in the back of a book. But every night I take a long look, comparing the image to the man that I see, and wondering where that girl could be. One click, one light, one version of the truth tonight. Fading, fading away. It's a Polaroid love in a digital world. A beautiful flag that's been forever furled. Captured in shadows and washed in the gray. Watching the memory slowly decay. Developing, then disappearing. Polaroid love. Goodbye. I saw you today in the middle of the crowd. The music was playing and the voices were loud. But when our eyes met for a second or two, I didn't see the boy that I thought I knew. You looked right through me like I was just glass, waiting for the moment and the light to pass. No hello, no smile, not even a nod. Like we never shared the same path we trod. But you know my fears and you know my scars. You know why I'm scared of the dark and the stars. You hold the keys to the vault in my soul. Now you're just a stranger with all my secrets. The one who remembers all my regrets. You know how heavy feeling. It's a lonely place to see all my truths in a stranger's face. Just a stranger with my secrets. I wonder if you still tell people my tales of the times that we flew and the wind in our sails, or do you keep them locked in a box on the shelf, like a part of a story you keep to yourself? It's a ghost in the city, it's a hole in the street, knowing you're out there and we'll never meet. You have the map to the heart of my world, but the flag of our love has been forever furled. Do you still remember the things that I said? The whispers at midnight in our favorite bed. You know too much to be nobody now. Now you're just a stranger with all my secrets, the one who remembers all my regrets. You know how I cry, and you know how I dream, but now we're just drifting on a different stream. A stranger with my heart, the hardest digital part. I never noticed how the floorboards groan until I was sitting in here all alone. The TV is off and the radio is dead, but the noise in my heart is a storm in my head. This place used to be so small and so sweet. Now it's a canyon of empty concrete. Every corner I turn, every shadow I see is a reminder of how it used to be. The humming of the light is a lonely sound, while the dust is just settling all over the ground. I'm listening for you, but there's nothing to hear. The apartment is too quiet tonight. It's making me heavy, it's making me tight. I'm screaming inside, but the air is so still, waiting for a sound that I know never will. The silence is a monster, the silence is a wall, and I'm just a shadow waiting to fall. Yeah, it's just too quiet in here. I remember the coffee, I remember the song that we used to dance to all evening long. Now the only rhythm is the beating on my chest in a house that is tired and can't find a rest. I'm thinking of leaving, I'm thinking of flight, to escape from the ghost of this terrible night. But the quiet follows wherever I go, like a secret of us that only I know. Turn up the sound, make it loud, I'm lost in a silent cloud. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? The apartment is too quiet tonight. It's making me heavy, it's making me tight. I'm screaming inside, but the air is so still, waiting I found the picture hidden in a drawer of the girl I was so many years before. The yellow fabric glowing in the breeze when we were young and living at our ease. The sun was gold, the sky was endless blue, and every thought I had was tied to you. We didn't know how fast the time could fly beneath the magic of that July sky. The grass was tall, world was wide and new. I didn't see the storm that was coming through. I was just a girl in a summer dress, dancing in the golden light so long ago, watching the summer lose its afterglow. The dress is faded now and the colors red, like the promises of a broken man. Yeah, I'm spinning slowly in a memory of the girl I'm never gonna be. I remember the field where we used to hide, with a world of secrets locked away inside. You told me I was pretty, and I believed the lie, while the summer clouds were drifting by. Now the fields are empty and the trees are bare, and I'm reaching out for someone who isn't there. The cotton is worn and the lace is torn in the quiet space where a heart was born. Take me back to the heat, to the girl before the defeat, before the ice, before the rain, before I knew the taste of pain. Dancing in the golden light so long ago, watching the summer lose its afterglow. The dress is faded now and the colors ran, like the promises of a broken man. Yeah, I'm spinning slowly in a memory of the girl I'm never gonna be. Summer dress, summer dreams, nothing is quite what it seems. The ink is still wet on the third yellow page. I'm letting my heart out of its cage. I'm telling you things that I kept in the dark, about every wound and about every mark. I'm saying I'm sorry for the things that I did, and for all of the secrets that I kept so well hid. I'm telling you how I still look for your car, and how every night I wonder where you are. The envelope is waiting with your name in the front, but I'm lacking the courage courage to do what I want. The stamp is a promise I'm not ready to make. It's just the last letter unsent tonight. Watching the words in the flickering light. Too late for the truth and too late for the tears to bridge all the distance of these lonely years. I'll fold it in half and I'll hide it away. The things that I'm never ever gonna say. Just a last letter unsent. I described the garden and the way that it died, and how many nights I just sat there and cried. I told you I missed the way that you smell in this personal version of a quiet hell. But what would it change, and what would you do? Would you even care if I sent it to you? No, you're better off with the silence we built, free from the weight of my sorrow and guilt. Tuck it away under the bed with all of the ghosts and the things that we said, never to be read, never to be known. It's just the last letter unsent tonight. Watching the words in the flickering light. Too late for the truth and too late for the tears to bridge all the distance of these lonely years. Yours truly, no one. The letter is finished, the writing is done. Watching the colors drain from the room like flowers that withered before they could bloom. We're sitting in silence, we're avoiding the eye, watching the best of us slowly just die. It wasn't a storm, it wasn't a crash. It's just the cold cooling of a fire to ash. We're still in the house, but the spirit is gone, waiting for a night that won't lead to a dawn. The hand that I held feels like a ghost. The person I knew is the one I miss most. We're drifting apart like ships in the fog, losing the rhythm of our heart's monologue. And it's just the slow fade out tonight, losing the warmth, losing the light. No broken windows, no slamming the door, just a feeling of us that we don't have anymore. Watching the memories turn into gray as we slowly, slowly fade away. The dinner is cold and the TV is loud, but we're both hidden in a separate cloud. I remember the words that used to be sweet, now they're just echoes on a lonely street. I wanna reach out, I wanna scream, but I'm trapped in the middle of a fading dream. We're becoming strangers who share the same name, two different players in a broken game. Bit by bit, day by day, everything gold is turning to clay. Don't let go, but you're already gone. And it's just the slow fade out tonight. Losing the light. No broken windows, no slamming the door. Just a feeling of us that we don't have anymore. Watching the memories turn into gray as we slowly fade away. Slowly fading into the suitcases are waiting in the back of my mind for the things that we're leaving forever behind. We're playing a part in a play that has ended, broken so badly it can't be mended. I look at you eating, I look at you sleep, knowing the secrets that we have to keep. The air is so heavy, it's hard to just breathe. Waiting for the moment for one of us to leave. Your eyes are looking at the floor, the wall, waiting for the courage or the shadows to fall. The words are all gathered at the tip of my tongue. Living with unspoken goodbyes tonight. Watching the truth in each other's eyes. We don't have to say it, we already know that there's nowhere left for this love to go. A silent departure, a heart on the run, wishing that the ending was done. Yeah, the goodbye is here, but the words are all gone. I'm making a list of the things I will take and the parts of my heart that I know will break. The house is a museum of what we once were, a memory of him and a shadow of her. We're walking on eggshells in a room full of glass, waiting for the seasons and the feelings to pass. You know that I'm leaving, I know that you're gone, even though we're still here until the next dawn. say it. Break the silence before it breaks me. It's over. It's over. Living with unspoken goodbyes tonight. Watching the truth in each other's eyes. We don't have to say it. We already know that there's nowhere left for this love to go. A silent departure, a heart on the run, wishing that the ending was done. The silence is the goodbye, unspoken goodbye. Goodbye. The air is so thin and the window is cold. I'm looking for something of yours I can hold. In the back of the closet, in the pile on the floor, I found the gray hoodie that you always wore. I pulled it on slowly over my head and laid myself down on the edge of the bed. The sleeves are too long and the fabric is worn, just like the heart that you left here so torn. I'm breathing you in while the colors all fade in this soft little prison that I have made. The scent of your skin is a ghost in the thread. I'm just wearing your hoodie tonight to keep out the cold and the morning light. It feels like your arms wrapped around me so tight, keeping me safe from the shadows of night. But it's only cotton and it's only a dream. Nothing is ever as real as it seems. Yeah, I'm just wearing your hoodie. I look in the mirror at the shape of a ghost, the version of you that I'm missing the most. I'm drowning in fabric, I'm drowning in gray, wishing the winter would never go away. Because if I take it off, then you're really gone, and I'll have to face the reality of dawn. So I'll stay in the shell and I'll stay in this world where I'm still the girl that you called your girl. Fading perfume, lingering heat, the bitter and the sweet. Don't let go, don't let go. I'm just wearing your hoodie tonight to keep out the cold and the morning light. It feels like your arms wrapped around me so tight, keeping me safe from the shadows of night. Caught in the memories, gray and blue, still smells like a little bit of you. are heavy and they fall so slow, like we've got nowhere left for us to go. I'm asking the question, you're giving me space. I'm trying to picture the look on your face, but the signal is breaking and the line is cold. Just whispers on the phone in the dark, trying to find that original spark, but the silence is louder than the things we say. Watching the distance get in the way. Are you still there, or am I alone? Chasing your echoes through a telephone. Yeah, we're connected, but we're on our own. I tell you I love you, you say I know. It's the kind of a sound that tells me to go. The static is rising like a storm in the sea, between the person you were and the person you'll be. I'm holding the plastic so tight in my hand, searching for something I can't understand. But the minute is over and the credit is low, and you're already gone before I let go. Can you hear me? Are you listening? The light on the screen is the only thing glistening. Don't hang up, not yet. Just whispers on the phone in the dark, trying to find that original spark, but the silence is louder than the things we say. Watching the distance get